Jacob, I have another challenge for you. And
Yes.
this has come up a couple times, and now's a great time to do it because I need to go and eat some lunch. I'm very hungry. Can you assign a Masquerade clan or bloodline to the people on stage? And if anybody around here, because sometimes we just have these go around the room, talk about things, discussions. If anybody here plays a vampire and can hear me and wants to join in and talk about that, that sounds like super fun.
If there are any Vampire the Masquerade fans in the Heezy, come be a part of this.
Yeah.
And also, we should remind folks that in 1 hour, we're going to have Phil Plate, the bad astronomer himself, calling in, which is always a fun call. And Phil always usually brings a little bit of something to maybe generate some donations.
If you have questions for Phil Plate, use the hashtag DBPhil, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey Jacob, would you like to designate all our clans? I was going to say from the command chair.
Yes, indeed.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So the challenge was for clans or bloodlines. That's gonna be pretty crazy. So I'm going to limit it to clans. The difference between clans and bloodlines. Clans, there are 13 major clans among the major sects of the World of Darkness. Bloodlines are clans what used to be clans and then were kind of wiped out. And bloodlines are essentially, there are fewer members of that thing, and some of them get pretty frickin' wild. I'm gonna stay away from that, because we don't have that kind of time. So the 13 major clans. And you can see the 13 grand clans up there.
Ask who on point.
Yes, ask who on point, absolutely. Now, the transition from 4th edition, which was the 20th anniversary edition, to V5, some of the structures changed. So the core rulebook of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition pretty much has 7 clans in it, if I recall correctly. And then there are, in the Camarilla book, 1 clan is written. In the Anarch book, there's another clan that is in there. And then in Chicago by Night is the reintroduction of the Lasombra. So let's stick to the 13 clans. Oh, and the one that I'm writing on that will be released by Onyx Path, Call to the Blood Gods, introduces the Hekata, which is the clan of death, which is everybody that has necromancy kind of smushing together for reasons. So, and I can't say any more than that, and I die a little every time. Oh man. Oh, when that book comes out, it's just going to be a freaking lore vomit. It's going to be great. What's that?
You can't talk about the necromancers and you die a little bit every time. Gotcha.
Yes, and then I will eventually...
Like it that way.
Yes, once the book comes out.
You'll rise again.
That is the reanimation. Necromancers, just healers who didn't stop trying. So let's see. Andrew.
Hey, buddy.
I would say Ravnos. Ravnos are for lack of a better term, a trickster clan.
Okay.
One of their signature disciplines is illusions. So they tend to... not a lot of people enjoy them in their domain because they don't know kind of what's what.
Sure.
And as a clan, occasionally have certain sects of the clan, certain portions of the clan, have a very bad reputation, and that's kind of like caused the entire clan to be painted with a terrible, terrible brush. But they are very charismatic. They are nomads for the most part. And again, individual members of a clan can be anything. They're just people. It's just pretty much your clan is whoever made you a vampire, that's your clan. They all have their own cultures, but you're still an individual within that structure. Yes, Andrew?
That also fits. I mean, you may not know this about me, but for the first 20 years of my life, I moved every 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
So, good soul read.
Yay! Ooh,
quick question. Is Ravnos a relatively new clan?
No, Ravnos has been around for quite some time. Since
Okay.
Revised, which is like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay,
The game
so
is 25 years old.
that's the last time I played Vampire the Masquerade, so I'm just forgetting I've just forgotten that clan
Yeah,
name. That's all.
they're not one of like
Yeah,
the big sexy clans.
Yeah, they
so
would've
not a lot of
existed.
people. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
not
they
a lot
would have
of people.
existed when I played in like 98, 99.
Right.
Cool.
And when they originally, I'm not going to go into that because we'll be here a while. Okay. Cut for time.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep
I'm
going.
Ravnos, let's do it.
I'm sorry. Give me your name again.
Alex.
Alex, thank you very much, Alex. I'm going to come back to you as I remember our limited interactions here, because I've just met you here, and you did ask to read the Becca's Jihad Diary, my book boyfriend, which is up there, which is the bridge between the 20th anniversary version of the game, kind of like all of the meta plot, and then transitions into 5th edition. Malkavian.
Wait, sorry,
Easy. So Malkavian, the Malkavian clan.
Yeah.
I mean the Malkavian clan. Pretty much what they're all about is they see so far beyond the real of the world to the ultra real that they don't know what's real or not, and they nailed it.
Yep.
And they are afflicted with some sort of madness. This doesn't mean like a Joker kind of madness. Like it can be something that is incredibly difficult to deal with. Some sort of mental illness afflicts every member of the clan. Some of them hear voices which may or may not be the voices of the other members of the clan thinking. For example.
Oh,
Yeah. What's that?
Dawn.
Dawn?
Oh,
We just came out of the
Getting
night.
later in the game.
Oh, Dawn. Okay.
Yeah,
No, we're
look at
out
that.
of
I can
flight,
see the
not
road
Dawn.
again.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. It's like, Dawn, we're talking about vampires. No!
Sorry, I
I've
should have
spoken
explained.
too long.
Yeah. But Dawn is
Well
gone.
then.
Gangrel for Matt.
In what capacity? Why?
So Gangrel, if you are unfamiliar, are another kind of roving clan. They exist in the wild. They have these classic turn into mist, turn into bats, turn into wolf kind of. There you go. Yes.
Turn into goat.
Turn into goat. Yes, they can turn into whatever. Within reason. They can't just be like form of dragon. Blah! No, that's a
But
different
I
game.
want to.
But well,
Little dragon? That's
No.
not your brand.
talk to your GM.
yeah. You need to talk to your storyteller.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lay down the law there.
I think a little dragon is just nibble.
Yes. Also Malkavian. Yes, I would say also Malkavian, but definitely like the opposite spectrums of what the clan could represent. You have a discipline called Auspex, which essentially allows you to see auras, see the unseen, see deeper into the skin of the world. Yes, and also another discipline, or some discipline abilities that you can share your madness with others and
Oh,
get
yes,
them to
yes,
see.
you definitely do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
There you go. One moment.
Could I actually request a site volunteer go check the front door?
Yes. Yes. Ventrue.
What are those?
So
Oh,
Ventrue,
yeah.
also known as the Business Clan. They are the ones that believe that they are meant to rule because they have a discipline. They're meant to rule because they're all just kind of like, yeah.
Capitalists?
Why wouldn't? Kind of vampire capitalists almost. But they are usually the ones that keep things running in the background or outside of the background. They have a discipline vampire powers, by the way, fueled by the blood, capital T, capital B, or lowercase t, always a capital B. Style guys. Ventrue right there. Ventrue, when you want it done right, it's the clan of kings. And you literally can like look at somebody and be like, sleep, or go, or implant false memories, or forget. Like it's that classic vampire power.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. It's when you want it done right, call the Ventrue. You don't have to like it, but they're going to do it right. At least what they think is right.
They're very good venture capitalists.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will find that funny.
That's funny. Alex, I'm sorry, Alex? Yes, okay. I might also go with Gangrel for you, but like urban Gangrel. Like definitely, like you give me the impression, and again, we've spoken thrice. You give me the impression that you being urban Gangrel, like horde of rats in the city, kind of knowing what's what, ear to the ground, not necessarily getting involved in the politics, but still understanding everything that's going on. I'd peg you as an urban Gangrel. Brujah, you sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Brujah, they are, so the Ventrue and the Brujah are oftentimes put on the opposite sides of the coin. The Brujah are I mean, they're stompy, and their clan weakness is they get angry pretty much at the drop of a hat. But everybody thinks that they're just like punks, but a lot of times, like some of them are really like thoughtful philosopher kings. Like they're like, yeah, we're the intelligentsia. We get what's going on here. You don't get what's going on here. Get out. So a lot of times the Ventrue and the Brujah are at opposite sides of things. Who did I miss? Dan, you walked in. You're a Giovanni. So the Giovanni are the necromancers. They are incredible business people. They understand contracts. They understand the law. They understand what happens behind the veil. They are some of the scariest vampires, in my opinion. And I am incredibly biased because I helped to write some of them. But I love the Giovanni. But they're also like, they have hidden depths and things that they don't show, and a lot of it's really gross, and I can't talk about that stuff on Desert Bus. Like, I am really just skipping a rock on the surface of this freaking deep kraken-filled ocean.
Seems accurate for
Yes.
him.
And you give me that impression. Did I miss anybody? Is everybody good? Yes. Oh.
Does she get one or two?
Tremere. I'm going to say Clan Tremere. Because they are the only clan that has access to thaumaturgy, which is blood magic, blood sorcery. That's expanded a little bit in V5, but let's just keep it within Clan Tremere so I don't have to spin off into, so you want to learn about vampire? Ha ha ha! It's go time, buckle up.
We're here until Thursday.
Yeah, let's not turn this into Desert Bus the Vampire Show. Let's not do that. Desert Vamp for hope. Send us your vitae, which is what vampires call blood, because they're very pretentious. So I would say Tremere because they learn about the secret. They learn how to manipulate the blood itself, the path of blood. They know blood magic, and they don't tell anybody about their particular brand of blood magic. They think that their brand of blood magic is the best. I understand the difference between crochet and everything like that. I'm not putting that on you. Please don't read anything into that. And they look just so good. And nobody hates a Tremere like a Tremere. Everybody hates the Tremere, including the Tremere, but they need them because they're the only one that have their particular set of skills. I think I got everybody?
Thank you.
Yes? Good? Excellent. Done! Yay! I'm going to mark that as done.
Challenge complete.
I need to do something very embarrassing though.
It'll have to be a little quick. We got a couple of things queued up here.
I need to leave and go home, but unfortunately one of my legs is entirely asleep.
Oh no!
Do you need a hand?
Do you need a hand?
Nope, I'm just gonna scooch.
Okay. We'll let you gently scooch off camera.
Okay. Oh.
Just a
Oh,
little-
Jacob, did you get
Hey,
yourself?
Henry.
Huh?
Did you get yourself?
Hikata.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plan
Oh,
of Death.
sure.
There's no...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one I helped write.
Chat was asking, so I wanted to make sure that got
Oh, yeah.
very obviously put out.
Yes. Hikata.
Cool.
Yep.
Excellent. Cool. Thank you very much, Jacob.
Yeah, my
That was-
pleasure.
That was a good little
Yes.
bit.
What's up?
I want to know what Kathleen's is. I mean, I think it's.
I mean, I think I know.
What's up? What do you think?
I'm the same as Julie. I think Kathleen's Ventrue.
Ventrue?
Yeah.
I was going to say Malkavian that thinks they're a Ventrue.
I could see that either. Like
Sure.
Ventrue off stage, Malkavian on stage.
Yeah.
I
Or a Malkavian whose madness is, I think I'm a Ventrue.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Ventrue is the clan of kings. Malkavian is the clan affected with madness. So I would say that you are a Malkavian who believes that they are a Ventrue because they have a lot of crossover of the same powers.
We agree. I was gonna say, if it makes you feel any better, he gave both of us Malkavian. So
I don't, but like madness isn't just like, I got some interesting home decor ideas or watch out.
It's the length and breadth of
Yeah.
all of that. Yes. The Malkavians are often, there's a term in Vampire the Masquerade called fishmalk, because a lot of people are like, when they play Vampire the Masquerade for the first time, it's kind of a meme within the community. They pick Malkavian first because they're like, aha, it's like picking chaotic neutral in D&D almost. I can do anything with no consequences because boo, 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 Malkavian. It is so much deeper than that. And fishmalk comes from, I walk into court and I slap the prince, the ruler of the city in the Camarilla sect, and I slap him with a fish, hoo, 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 and then like bop out, and that's not, there's so much more to the clan, and it can get so deep and so dark and so good. and you are so deep and so dark and so good, I would say Malkavian, who thinks they're a Ventrue. That's my explanation.
I like it.
I don't want to belabor the bit, but I feel that actually
Yeah.
goes against one of my own personal ethos.
Okay.
We could come back to
So
it.
we'll come back to
Okay.
it.
But we
I'll do
gotta-
some research.
We got
Okay.
a couple of things queued up at the moment.
I mean,
Or
it's
at
not
least-
like what I'm like laying down is law here.
Less than $10